at noon, we have our LGBTQ plus monthly sit with Aviva Chernik and guest host Joy Ladin, and that's this Wednesday. So we have a lot happening, a lot coming up. Um, yeah, so here we are. Great. So I would love to share. We're going to keep going through the Sphirot. We're in the counting of the Omer, and this week, today, we're entering the quality of Netzach, which brings us into the lower body and the legs. So Rachel's going to pop the screen share, and we looked at this last week. And I just want to point where we are. So here we worked last week with Tiferet, and Tiferet as both the heart center and the body, the torso. In fact, it's referenced in the Zohar as the entire body that is the ultimate expression of harmony and beauty in creation. So from here, we move from the upper triad of Chesed and Gevurah and Tiferet into the lower triad of Netzach, Hod, and Yesod. So Netzach, when you look on the map, is our right hip. We're looking at the map as a mirror, and it's the right hip and leg all the way down to the feet. And Hod is the balancing quality that we will explore next week. But this whole idea of balance, right and left side, is something I want to bring and continue to bring into the practices over these weeks. And a reminder of the center line from Keter through Tiferet, through Yesod, down through to Malchut, that everything we're doing in the practice is establishing alignment and balance around this center line. They're called the pillars, and you can see them a little more easily here through in this diagram that's not on the body. And for today, something that I'll bring teachings in, as always, through the practice, but something I want to point out is this whole right side is the idea of Chesed and Netzach are forward, expansive energies, and the whole left side is retracting, contracting, stepping back energies. And Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan speaks of Netzach and Hod as derived from Chesed and Gevurah. So there's a deepening of the effort and of the focus of expansion into Netzach from Chesed. And next week, there's an even deeper receding, annulment, contracting of Hod from Gevurah. So we'll experience this in the body, we'll play with this in the body, but we'll focus on the legs and hips as they are connected to the whole torso today. So we'll bring that in. Okay, so we can release that screen and go to the mat. We'll take a practice today that is beginning on the floor, lying down, opening the legs and hips. I want to say really clearly that if anything I offer is not right for your body, please don't do it. Especially if I come to the knees, anything I do, you can take standing or in a chair. And just please be sure you take care of your own bodies as we move through the practice. Okay, so we'll begin lying on the mat. And if you have a chair, please bring it to the edge of your mat. We'll use it in a little bit, but not right away. And we'll open with one blanket open all the way, unfolded on the floor. And take a strap nearby, ready so you have it accessible. Taking the body to the floor, the torso to the floor, we'll bend the knees and gently roll down, hands behind head and neck for the final release to the floor, and draw shoulders down away from your head and neck. Oh, and just take a moment to arrive with fingertips at the collarbones, just under the collarbones, and place feet hips distance apart with knees bent, and take note Oh, maybe take a audible sigh of all the places in the floor that the body meets the floor. So really resting on every exhale, receiving the breath, nishmat chayim, the breath of life, as we release and settle menuchat hanefesh, the body soul, into the floor, and noting that place of steadiness beneath us. This is one quality of netzach, this steady, ever-present support. And release the hands to the belly or to the side, and go ahead and extend the right leg up to the sky. Keep the left knee bent, left foot on floor, and let's just circle the ankle joints. As many of you know and experience, we bring different qualities of the sphirot. It's within one another as we count. And today's chesed, loving kindness, flow, fluidity within effort, within netzach, perseverance. So now let's bend and straighten the knee. And bringing the idea of netzach as sustained effort through the practice today. But with hold in mind this idea of effortlessness. Circling now, bend the knee and circle the thigh and the hip joint. So we're just moving through the joints, waking them up, drawing chesed into our efforts, into our practice, keeping the left side of the torso steady, left shoulder, left hip on the ground, left foot. And once more, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky, spread the base of the toes, and bring the strap around the middle of the foot, the arch. Take the strap in your hands, staying on the right side here, and noting the idea of resting into eternity, netzach as eternity. This opening of the leg, staying with the opening at the calf, the back of the leg, holding strap up close to the foot, and then bring strap up to base of toes. Noting if gently you pull the strap toward you, a little more opening, maybe in the calf, and then soften at the front of the ankle. So there's a real receiving of the effort. And from here, extend the left leg long on the floor, letting the lower back slightly arch so that the front of the pelvis tilts down. So the top leg might come away a little bit from you. Take strap into right hand, externally rotate, take that leg out only about a foot or a foot and a half. Left arm can extend long on the floor to balance. And feeling the shape of the body and the steadiness and support on the left side. This quality of eternity, resting into eternity with the whole posture, the whole practice, this long view. Then let's bend the left knee, take that right leg all the way up and over about 6 inches, just a little bit. Hold strap in left hand, keep that left knee bent, and then gently and slowly lift the left foot off the floor and let the whole shape of the legs turn over to a twist. Right arm is extended. And reach and lengthen the top leg out. That right leg is lengthening out. Bottom leg is bent on the floor. And play with even taking the arm on the right into a Y or a V shape. And really opening side body. That whole length from fingertips through side waist, through hips to toes. And then all the way back up to center. Take left foot up with right. Hold the strap at base of toes and just notice for a moment. This quality of staying with, sustained, noticing. Maybe taking another deep breath and settling the back body a little more into the floor. Keeping strap on the left foot, release right. Bend the knee and place the right foot on the floor. Let's release the strap completely first and circle the ankle joint. Once more on the left leg, bringing the quality of flow, fluidity into the lifted leg. Chesed shebenetzach. Just noticing the effort it takes to lift the leg, to hold the leg, where in the body we're drawing upon our strength and our ability, and where we're supported and resting. And then let's bend and straighten that knee. Just waking up the range of motion in the knee joint. And then keep knee bent and circle that thigh in the joint one way and another, really keeping right leg steady. So here it's almost as if right leg and the whole body resting are netzach, and the left thigh circling is chesed, flowing fluidity, bringing loving kindness into our effort, into our sustained perseverance today. Okay, and from here, take that strap again with knee bent close to you. Go ahead, put it around the middle of the foot and sit and wait for a moment, noticing little gentle arch to the lower back and lifting and lengthening all the way up through inner leg and outer leg evenly. Balanced and sustained effort. Perseverance with eternity in mind. And then place the strap at the base of toes. Soften the front of the ankle so you can really notice and feel the opening at the back lower leg. Holding strap up close to the foot. And take a moment and in your mind's eye, notice the connection of the legs into the pelvis, into the body, the torso, the relationship of upper body to lower body. Tiferet as the balance of the upper body, and just noting how you can draw Tiferet, balance, harmony into this shape, connecting Tiferet down into the body. Externally rotate the top leg, take strap in left hand, extend the right leg long on the floor and open that leg out to the side. So both legs are extended long. Left leg externally rotated out about 1.5 feet, maybe. Really feeling the floor beneath you, steady, ever present, always here for you. And then bend that right knee, take the leg over, crossing. First, for a moment, hold it just about 6 inches across, really feeling into that stretch in the outer leg, reaching inner leg evenly with the outer leg. Strap is in the right hand. And then lift that right foot off the mat and turn the whole shape of the legs over to the right. Gentle, slow twist. Take that right thigh to the floor and let the top leg extend out from the hip at any level that's right for you. Feel into the right shape for your body. Equal and opposite reach of the left arm out. So this whole crossbody opening, this long view of the long left side of the body. From fingertips through armpit, side waist, all the way through to toes. And then come all the way back up to center. Take both legs up again into the strap. Hold strap close to the feet. And just take the shape of the forward fold in this supported upside down posture. So you really feel the whole back body long. Front of the spine is long. Arms are long and extended. Legs, limbs, all the limbs extended and long like the desert. Like the sky, Rakheya, the expanse of the skin and the shape. Let's release the strap, release and bend the knees. Take hands behind thighs and just rock the pelvis a little right and left. Just feel a little more length in the back body and roll all the way to one side and come on up to sitting. Fold your blanket a couple of times. So fold it in half and in half again. We're really going to take some time opening the legs before we stand on them today. So just one more leg opening, sitting on a folded blanket. Extend your right leg first. Extend the right leg and bend the left knee. And with the same idea, as if you're still on the floor, keep that length and ever opening back body as you hinge and turn the pelvis and torso over the legs. Just a very gentle reach into one leg extended, one bent. Not gripping in the legs. And if it's easy and comfortable for you, you can take blocks under your elbows. Keeping the spine long today, the forward fold with a long extended spine. You can do this sitting in a chair. This quality of waiting, of long attention, moment to moment, moments within the extended eternity of time. And then use hands to come on up. Just lean back on your hands all the way, bend both knees and switch. Take left leg out to the side, knees and toes face sky. Right knee is bent and just hinging with fingertips in front of you to support very lightly and noting side to side as you turn the pelvis and torso over that leg. The leg is really not extended very wide. So you feel into the right amount of angle for yourself. hinging the upper body over and maybe resting elbows to blocks, if that's right for you. Staying behind the extreme stretch, really feeling into that level of opening that you can sustain, the tuchal that you are able to sustain. The final phrase in Jacob's wrestling with the angel is the tuchal, and Rabbi Jordan talks about you are able. You are able is another translation of this word. Feeling our ability, the body's ability to move. Let's come on out. And from here, just go ahead and step onto that bent leg and use hands to come on up to standing. Come on up to standing. And we'll set the chair up on the side of the mat. You can set aside the blankets. Also, let's keep our blocks nearby and place the chair with the chair seat facing you at the side of the mat. Actually, we'll start with the right side, chair on the right. Okay. And we'll do a series of flowing with legs steady and strong through a little bit of standing poses. So let's go ahead, externally rotate right leg, internally rotate the left. You can put blocks behind your leg if that's better for you. We're going to take a high lifted support today. And first, inhale, raise your right arm and extend away from the leg. So you feel that whole open, long, extended, eternal stretch on the right side. And then from here, hinging into triangle pose, hand to chair, top arm up. Feel the steadiness of the legs and turn the heart up to the heavens. Feeling in your body that connection of Tiferet, balance and harmony down through torso into the legs. Legs are evenly balanced. And then soften behind the right knee, top arm over for side angle. So feeling that continued open side body stretch. Where is Netzach in the body right now? Feeling your strength, feeling your steadiness. From here, we'll come into warrior two, looking over the right arm. Just pacing ourselves today, knowing there's an ever-present, longer view that we are resting in with the practice. And from here, straighten the leg, release arms, walk the feet a little closer together, keeping the right leg turned out and left leg turned in. Let's soften that right knee again, like a little baby side angle or warrior, and then take hand to chair and just turn on up over that leg for a half moon, lifting the back leg. Your right leg is netzach, is steady in the pose, and the whole shape opens and expands. Please come out of the postures. I'm holding them a little longer today. If you need to come out sooner, do that. Let's soften behind the knee, come on down. Wide legs, face the chair, and take us a tabletop, just a long shape with wide legs. Maybe they're off the mat. Feel the expanse of front body, back body, even weightedness in the legs. And then walk feet together. Come on up. We'll take second side. Move the chair to the second side or just turn around, whatever's best for you. The blocks are here if you'd prefer to come down to blocks in the practice, but we're using the chair for the hands today. Okay, externally rotate that left leg from the top of the leg and internally rotate the right. Inhale, raise arms. Feel your steady shape. Feel the expanse and keep lifting. Before we come into triangle, let's lift that left arm up and find so much extra length on the side body. Ever reaching from the base of toes, lifting through arches, all the way up the side body through armpit to fingertips. And then keeping that length, taking the triangle with as much space on the left side as possible. And we're reaching just the top arm. From the heart, from behind the heart. So Tiferet, connecting up through fingertips and connecting down through the legs. Balance and harmony through the entire posture. And then softening behind that left knee, swing the arm around and over for side angle. Opening, opening, ever opening. Netzach, netzachim. From here, warrior two, you can adjust the stance as you need. You can take a rest into down dog or sitting if you need and looking over the left arm, feeling in your whole body the quality of sustained effort within a holding of greater awareness of time. So there's not so much you have to do. Netzach is holding you, and the quality is here for you to rest into. And then release that stance, release arms, straighten leg. Let's walk the feet a little closer together, keeping that left leg turned out. Hinging, we'll play a little forward and back, and we'll just take the weight all the way onto that standing leg, top arm up. Use the chair for support. Take it as the height that's right for you, a half moon pose with lots of steadiness and support. And then softening behind the knees. Coming back, and let's take down dog either with hands on chair or hands on blocks to keep that extra length. So if hands are on blocks, you can have the blocks lifted at any height best for you. You can also take hands to floor if you prefer, and let's bend the knees, lift the heels, and find that long length of the torso. And then slowly straighten legs, send heels down. Noting all of the actions in your body that you are able to do, that you are receiving from effort. We're keeping the postures a little longer today. Please come out if you're ready. We're going to stay here another moment. few more long breaths, feeling weight even, base of toes, base of pinky toe, base of big toe, circumference of heels, lifting through the arches, lifting up out of the shoulders so we're not sinking down, and then walk feet towards the blocks, or if your hands are on the chair. And let's receive a forward fold with the legs steady. So hands can come to chair or floor. We're just taking a forward fold with knees bent. Releasing head and neck completely. And then let's roll all the way up, hands on hips. And remove the chair a little off the mat. And we'll take the blocks nearby and come to sitting. Once more with the blanket folded twice. We'll take a sitting twist today with first take both legs forward. So we're sitting on the edge of the chair, knees slightly bent, both legs forward, and then swing both legs to your left. And the top leg nestles into the bottom at the foot. You can have the thighs at any distance from one another. And I'm sitting on the very edge of the blanket here to the left. And then let's take a block behind. Inhale, raise the arms and feeling the steadiness of the hips, turning away from the feet, releasing hands to the blocks. So let the blocks be up high and feel the expanse of the heart, collarbones, the reaching of the arms out as if you're going to fly, but feeling the steadiness of your legs, the welcome support of gravity. So feeling here the turning around the center pillar of the body. The twist is more about an uprightness than anything. So feeling Yesod up through Tiferet to Keter. And every inhale lengthens you, and every exhale, there's a little bit more settling of front body to back body. And then keeping the whole body steady in this shape, turning head forward, just for a little opening in the neck, looking over the left shoulder, the front shoulder. And then let head release back to center. And switch sides. Release, lean back to swing the legs around. Come back to center once more with the knees slightly bent. And we'll just lean back on the hands and swing both feet with knees bent to the right. So sitting, and I scooch over and sit on the edge of that blanket. The thighs can be as wide as is best for you, really finding the balance for yourself, the way that the posture can work for you. One block in front, one block behind. Let's inhale, raise the arms, feel the length of both side waists evenly, alignment and balance around the center line, and then turning away from feet, releasing arms down to blocks. The sitting twists and the forward folds in the practice are really about the aspect of waiting with Netzach, this aspect of staying with. And just feeling the shape steady as the breath moves in the body, so much movement inside. this aspect of chesed, of flow, of the systems of fluids working inside the body as the shape is steady. Keeping the whole body shape as it is, turn head and neck over the front shoulder. And then turning head back to center, let's release the blocks. And we'll come down with a big open blanket for the body. And for the legs today, we'll take them up on the chair or shavasana if that works for you. That's an option. You can take a blanket under your head. Come sit very close to the chair. And then lying back, we can swing the legs, the knees up above. And take a moment, if it works for you, to lift the hips a moment and send the shoulders down away from head and neck. And if your legs are on a chair, the knees are directly above the hips. So there's really a release. And we'll rest here together. And just feeling and receiving the shape, the release of effort. And I'll call us back in a few moments. And taking a deep, long breath. Erech Apayim. And let's bring knees over to the right for a lying twist before we come up. Just a little release in the back body. And then both legs up and over to the left. Just take, if that's right for you, a couple little twists, lying twists. And then we'll take the whole body up to sitting and come to sit together for the last couple of moments of our practice. You can stay sitting at your blanket or come forward, whatever works for you, and feeling, if you would, sit on a little bit of a lift and just feeling the shape of the body steady, open, spacious. Collarbones widen, armpits are soft, elbows rest, and the legs and feet are either crossed or on the floor, feet on the floor, your choice. Feel the spine long and lifted, and take your awareness to the breath, if that's right for you. The movement of the belly, the chest, the back body, 360 degrees breath, just for a couple moments to close. Feeling the quality of Netzach, in the whole body. And just bring your attention to the pelvic bowl and the connection from upper body to lower body. And bringing in your mind's eye this idea of harmony and balance in through the whole body, Tiferet into Netzach, and then back up of steadiness and support in the lower body up through. So these qualities are always balancing and within one another to create a whole. And we'll bring our hands to our hearts if you're comfortable with the phrase from Bereshit, B'Tselem Elokim, the divinity in all of us greets the divinity in each of us. And thank you so much for being here. And wanted to share once more that I have writings on Netzach on my website, Embodied Midot resources. If you go to my website, and also I'm teaching these qualities with movement and music the next few Fridays. You can drop in through the end of May. So definitely you can check those out. Thank you. Rachel just posted the Moving with the Tree of Life. So we spend an hour and a quarter with these qualities with movement and music. So if you want to keep going with the experience of Netzach and the other Sfirot through the counting. And I just remembered, I'll just grab this really quick. I have a whole embodying Midot section on my website. And I wrote about Netzach extensively. Netzach, Anava, and Menuchat HaNefesh have extensive writings with postures about how to bring these qualities into the body. So some of those ideas that I brought today are in there.